Too much doubt about the results, so no surprise, I'm sure. What are your reflections, though?
Well, Tom, I think this is really an election result for the ages. A majority of 80 is the biggest majority in the British House of Commons for anyone since Tony Blair and for any Conservative since Margaret Thatcher. And it's actually bigger than it looks because Scotland is effectively out of play for both the Tories and the Labor Party, so is Northern Ireland. So you're finding a majority of 80 across the whole of Great Britain established entirely in England and Wales. It's also the case that the media class and the London bubble absolutely despised Boris Johnson, and indeed London, a majority of London constituencies, I think, voted Labor. So really this is an incredible accomplishment by Johnson, and it makes him, I think, the strongest British Prime Minister since Tony Blair in his pomp.
We all know there's many reasons why Jeremy Corbyn, John McDonnell, Keir Starmer, the Labour Party in general, lost so badly to the Conservatives on December the 12th. I can name quite a few. The fact that Jeremy Corbyn's their leader, Keir Starmer wanted to go against the Brexit vote, a good majority of the MPs wanted to go against the Brexit vote. The likes of John McDonnell not having a clue about economics and wants to punish big business. There's many reasons why the electorate decided to vote for the Conservatives. But why was it that the North smashed down that wall to let the Conservatives in? Was it just due to Jeremy Corbyn? Was it just due to the Brexit vote? Or was there more to it? This is what I believe. I believe the Labour Party considered the electorate, especially up north and in the Midlands, as stupid. They believe by throwing all these freebies at them, or so-called freebies, that these people are that stupid that they're just going to vote for them because they're going to think they're going to get all this stuff. Even free broadband. Lo and behold, the people of our country, whether they're up north or down south or in the west or south, wherever it is, realised it was all a pile of shit and decided to stick two fingers up to Jeremy Corbyn. That's why. The Labour Party had lost the powerhouse in the north because it went away from them. They decided to stick to their metropolitan elite, and that's why they're in the shithole that they're in right now.
I was listening to some callers to LBC this morning and speaking to people who are knocking on doorsteps, and the same from the Shadow Health Secretary before the election, saying the same thing, that actually you're part of the problem.
However, they're not learning by their mistakes, and that's what I don't understand. They seem to be following the same agenda as they did before the general election. They've still got the likes of Jeremy Corbyn, John McDonnell, Keir Starmer, Diane Abbott, all of these people that are just a complete waste of time. They need to change that front bench.
The choice for Labour is to renew itself as a serious, non-conservative competitor for power in British politics, or retreat from such an ambition, in which case over time it will be replaced.
If you used to listen to the likes of Jeremy Corbyn and John McDonnell, they would say it's due to the mass media and conspiracy theories in reference to Jeremy Corbyn. But of course, telling the truth about Jeremy Corbyn, about his terrorist sympathising and the anti-Semitism in his party is somehow a bad thing.
I think the man that's going to be Prime Minister of this country should be a terrorist sympathiser, Mr Corbyn. Who's going to be the first terrorist invited to the House of Commons?
They would say that it's due to Brexit because they decided to go for a second referendum. And both of those things are true, of course. But I think one of the main reasons why they lost, and lost so badly, is that they've come away from the people they were designed to be for.
Brexit. And would you normally have voted Conservative? No.
The people of the North, the working class. They decided to stick to their metropolitan bubble and believe that somehow looking after 200 rather than 400 MPs' areas, constituents, was more important.
Of my working class background, and I'm now a high rate taxpayer. Labour's messages often leave me feeling demonised and ashamed of earning a good salary.
Which is strange to me, very strange. Now, the question for any Labour supporter that's out there right now is, can you forgive the Labour Party? Because maybe you can forgive the fact that Jeremy Corbyn's there, John McDonnell's there, that front bench is there. You can probably forgive that they lost the last 4 elections. You could probably forgive so many things that the Labour Party have done in the last 4 or 5 years. But can you forgive them for not learning from their mistakes?